What's up, guys? So, it's been a long road here so far on YouTube for me, and finally I'm making it to my 50th video. So with my 50th video, I thought that I might change things up just a little bit and show you something, not only show you a new item, but also kind of reflect back over a bunch of the items that I've shown you, from the time I started until now. So a perfect opportunity to do that was to give you a look at a bag that I use to hold all my gear. This bag is absolutely phenomenal. I will tell you, all the reasons along the way through the video, but I thought I'd start off here. Back the bag up and kind of unpack it to lay out all the gear that this thing fits. I mean, this thing is a straight up tank. Not only is it completely padded, completely, durable, made all mill grade materials, but it holds a ton of gear. And anybody like us who buys gear on the regular, has tons of different gear for different weapon systems and whatnot, eventually comes to a time when they need to try to figure out a way to pack it all in and consolidate it, for transport, for storage, whatever they might need. Anyway, this is what I came up with. This is the 465 rolling deployer by Force Protector Gear. And before I show you all the little intricacies of the bag, let me, unpack it so I can show you everything that it holds, and we can take a walk down memory lane. So give me 1 second, let me get set up. Alright guys, so to get right into this and show you what this beast can hold, just got to get through all the buckles and straps here. Zip it, fold it back here. Alright. So, first thing, Grey Ghost Gear Lightweight Assault Pack, fairly recent item, and just an awesome pack all around. Next, you got two low-profile belt systems. The first one is the High Speed Rig by US Grunt Gear, containing all their Kydex mag and pouches and holster on a standard contractor belt. And then this one is the contractor combo belt for running drop loads off your inner belt when you're using the Infidel War Belt. Next thing, we got the Alta Industries knee pads right here. Here we've got the AKAR mid-size chest rig by US Grunt Gear, and then I've added on two open top lid pistol mag pouches by US Grunt Gear and a multi-tool and accessory pouch by US Grunt Gear right here. Here we've got the 12 gauge micro rig by Original SOE, an absolutely badass piece of gear for running a shotgun. Here we've got the Haley Strategic Disruptive Environments, or D3 chest rig right here, one of my newer pieces of gear and one of my favorites for sure. Here we've got the Infidel War Belt by US Grunt Gear. It has the open top pistol mag pouches over here, the 6x6 accessory pouch right here, another flashlight and multi-tool combo pouch right here, and then it is sporting the MOLLE version RTI adapter by G-Code right there. Here we've got the Banshee rifle plate carrier by Shellback Tactical, an awesome plate carrier. On top here, it's got the HMAR RTI MOLLE adapter by G-Code, and then here is the US Grunt Gear modular ID panel. here we've got the US Grunt Gear thigh rig with the EOD Robotics breacher bar here, the Benchmade Adamas fixed blade here, and then the Molly Claw RTI adapter by G-Code right there. Right here is the Combat Load dump bag by US Grunt Gear. Inside here, we've got the a US Grunt Gear sleeve for the Infidel War Belt with 2 of the 12 gauge pull-out pouches by Original SOE right here. Here we've got another pre-prep sleeve with a dual rifle and dual pistol mag pouches by US Grunt Gear right here. And here we've got another sleeve for the belt with a dual rifle mag pouch right here. This one is the open top lid pistol mag pouch by US Grunt Gear, and it's a double. And then here is another single open top lid utility pouch by US Grunt Gear. This right here is an S-Tac Kiwi Shorty triple rifle mag pouch right here. Top pouches. First one has 2 sets of mechanics gloves. These are the originals and these are the impacts. Second pouch here has the G-Code XST holster for Springfield Armory XD. And then here you've got 2 of the original SOE shotgun cards right here. Here you've got a bag of buckles and attachment straps for the Shellback Tactical Banshee and the lightweight assault pack. Next pouch over here, bunch of Kydex holsters. This is the Spets Gear outside the waistband Springfield Armory XD holster right here. I've got the OSH by G-Code, and this is the RTI version for Springfield Armory XD. And then this is the OSH by G-Code, also an RTI, but I have the adapter removed. And this is for Smith & Wesson M&P. And last but not least, we got the Loppy dump pouch by Extreme Gear Labs right here. We've got the Cobra buckle cover by US Grunt Gear right here. And we've got the California Competition Works shot shell caddies right here. This is the belt version, and this is the Molly version right here. So as you can see, this bag holds a ton of stuff and gives you a very good way to consolidate all this gear into a small cubic footprint for storage or transport. So give me a second now. I'll clear all this stuff out of the way so that we can get a closer look at all the specific features of this bag. Alright guys, so to get into the specifics of this bag, first let me give you a quick bit of backstory on this. I was taking a class a while back and I happened to notice that a bunch of dudes had rolled in with these bags, and I thought, you know, there's too many of these bags in here to be a coincidence. Something's going on, these things just hit the market or they're new, something. So I hit up one of my friends and asked him about it, and I guess the story is that I think it's the Marines down here in SoCal were issued these bags as deployment bags for, you know, packing up all their gear when they go on deployment. And so they had been issued these bags, and then for one reason or another, the next year or a couple years after, they had switched out to a different contract or a different model. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they probably must have stuck with this company, because these guys make some badass bags. But anyway, for one reason or another, this model, the 465, was taken out of use. And so at that point, there was a ton of surplus of these bags that had basically been sold off to recoup some of the costs. And there was certain companies that had purchased huge lots of these bags, you know, pallets with hundreds of these bags loaded on them, for, you know, to resell. So basically, you know, he said, we found them all on eBay. Go on eBay and check it out. You can find them. They sell different quality versions. They have different tiers of quality depending on how beat up the bags were, you know, who used them and how much they beat them up. But so for different pricing, you could find them anywhere from the scrappiest beat up ones at like a C class or C grade, all the way up to the barely beat up A grade bags, which is actually what this one is. And so I went on eBay, checked it out, found the A grade, and bought one up. The A grade was running around 80 to 100 bucks, and I think the B grades and C grades were, you know, incrementally less. I think the B grade was between 60 and 70, and the C grade was 40 to 50 at the time when I bought it. Anyway, I got the A grade. It came in, you know, it was dusty and bashed up, had some stains and stuff on it, but it really wasn't that bad at all. And you know, this is basically, this is what you're looking at. So that's how I came upon this bag and how I came to grab one of these. And I really couldn't be happier. Like you saw before, this thing really does hold all my gear to perfection, and it's a very useful mobile bag in a few different ways. So anyway, let's jump right into it. First of all, in terms of the materials all over this bag, obviously it was military contract. It is full mil grade, 1000D Cordura material all around. All the webbing is military grade. All the buckles used and all the hardware is ITW Nexus branded hardware all over. Like I mentioned in videos before, the ITW Nexus stuff, in my opinion, is the best there is. So that's what it has. First of all, as far as carrying, this bag has tons of different methods. It's got a huge a huge strap here, a handle with the Velcro retention right here to grip the, you know, two pieces of webbing together. On the back here, it's got a buckle long ways, and a handle here and a handle here, as well as a handle out here and a handle on the back. So it can be loaded this way, it can be loaded up this way. Beyond that, the next stage here, it comes with these really nice big backpack straps that are fully detachable in case you want to remove it, and then they've got a quick clip out here, and then you just, you know, pull that strap and pull them off if you don't want to use them. A nice sternum strap across, and it's adjustable up and down via these really nice sliders. The next stage, as far as retention, this bag has two adjustable straps that go over the top to hold the lid down. So if you got this thing really packed down, this will help secure the lid so that the stress isn't on the main zipper. And then these use the ITW Nexus as well. The top of the bag is got a hard, thick padding. It's probably like maybe like a ½ inch of padding on top of here to protect from the top. The entire bag is completely protected with padding all around. Every edge of this thing is protected. Before I get inside the bag, on the front here, you've got an extra strap which can be pulled away from this Velcro retainer as a pull strap for the bag, so that the bag is not hitting you in the back of your feet when you're rolling along with it. You've got an ID pouch right here for putting in name tapes or any of your, you know, critical information for identifying who the bag belongs to. You've got a zippered pouch right here to get into the bag for quick access to small items that are stored near the top of the bag here. The zipper pulls, if I didn't mention, all over have 550 cord, and the zippers are all waterproofed, reversed, and super nice high quality YKK zippers all around. All the handles have extremely sturdy double box stitching with crossed over lashing throughout. The bottom of this bag sports a completely protected extra layer of really hardcore heavy duty material for protecting the bottom, and then you've got reinforced protection on all the corners. Here you've got what reminds me of like the old school you know, slide rails on skateboards, really heavy duty poly rails that go the full length of the bag. And then at the bottom you've got very nice metal casters with very smooth rolling, kind of like hardcore rollerblade style wheels on very nice bearings. This can all be disassembled to be you know, cleaned or maintained along the way, so a very nice serviceable and repairable bag all around. Inside, these zippers as well, super heavy gauge, high quality YKK with the 550 pulls. It's got a rain flap that goes all the way across the main zipper. And here you've got little pieces of strapping that you can hold to pull the zippers, so it gives you the ability to really you know, crank them if necessary if the bag's really packed in. And then these zippers do have eyelets to add a lock if you want to lock up the bag. Inside the bag, it's fully lined with this like very nice rain coated you know, shiny material here. Up top here, you've got this very heavy duty netted pockets for these pockets, and they hold quite a bit, as you saw before. For those up here, folding that back. Inside here, you've got a just a standard Velcro pocket that's kind of got a waffle pattern open, so you can, you know, stash it really wide with stuff you want to keep separate from the main compartment, with a nice flap lid there. As you can see, the padding in this bag is phenomenal all around. Even the bottom has a removable piece of padding here that can be taken out if you need to remove the runners or do any kind of you know, maintenance to the bag. Access the casters for doing maintenance on the wheel system or whatever. And all in all, just fully padded all the way around. A huge compartment for storing all the gear you saw. Fully lined, fully coated, very nice waterproof style, you know, raincoat style material all around. And the padding really does go a long way in protecting, you know, shock proofing all the gear. You know, you might have delicate plates in here, things that you don't want jarred, and this gives you the ability to really keep that all nice and padded and protected. So that's about it as far as the 465 and its features. Like I mentioned, just an all-around perfect solution for, you know, packing, transporting, or packing up gear for storage or whatever. I'd be hard-pressed to find something better than this. So that's about it, guys. I just wanted to give you guys a look at this badass rolling deployer, and also to just kind of, you know, obviously show you everything it can hold, and you know, take a look back at all the gear that got me up to this 50th video. You know, I'm super happy and stoked on your guys' support and you know, your subscriptions and sticking with me through all of the, you know, first 50. And I'm definitely looking forward to pushing on with all you guys through the next 50. If you have any questions or comments about this bag or anything you've seen in the video, definitely feel free to leave it below. I'll do my best to get back to you guys as soon as possible. And other than that, I hope you guys have a great holiday season. I hope that every piece of gear that you've been waiting for all year shows up under your tree in a couple days. And you know, stay tuned. I'll be coming out with new videos right after the holidays. Till next time, you guys take it easy.